As the East Coast continues to brace for what Florence will bring, thousands of people are evacuated, and police have started to block off some beaches.
Yeah, this morning, Brent Ramadna joins us live from Wrightsville Beach, North Carolina, with how people spent their last day before evacuating. Brent, what can you tell us?
Hey, good morning. As mentioned, Hurricane Florence downgraded, but there are still very dangerous conditions they're expecting, especially here in Wrightsville Beach. Now, you can take a look. Yesterday at 8 a.m., that's when evacuations started. Police telling people to get off the island by 8 p.m. tonight. Now, the majority of people did leave. There were a few people that said they were going to stay behind. We did see, though, one man this morning taking off. Now, we did also talk to people down by the beach yesterday who said that they were evacuating. They said they were there to get one last look at the beach before this dangerous system makes landfall.
One last look, a phrase heard multiple times Wednesday morning.
You know, they always say all is calm before the storm.
And that saying held true as beachgoers were met with a beautiful sunrise followed by sunny skies.
I don't know when the next time it's going to be that I'll have a chance to do this again.
Daniel Tesfaye fears his daily trips to the beach could look much different when all is said and done.
From what I hear, it's going to be a disaster.
His trip to Wrightsville Beach not the only one on this day. Dozens of people joined him for pictures of the sunrise and beach. Some came to ride the waves, while others, like Andrew Williams, came to ride the beach.
And it's fun. It's a breeze, you know, literally. Come out here, cruise. I just wanted to get across the bridge and check out the beach before the storm gets here.
But as the day went on, a usually crowded beachside community became a ghost town. Empty businesses and buildings, and a few cars left behind as stragglers picked up the pieces before heading out of town.
This is the only day I've ever seen it with nobody out here, except for us, of course.
Or, as some might put it, the calm before Hurricane Florence.
They left.
Now, so far, we've seen one person take off. This is actually the second vehicle we've seen leaving the beach here. Again, police telling us they will respond to emergencies until it's deemed too dangerous. The best piece of advice, though, this morning, get out before it gets bad. Guys, back to you.
All right, Brent, thanks so much for that live report. In other news this morning, a Georgia man arrested in Hot Springs for leading police on a chase in a stolen car and causing a deadly crash.
Justin Parker is charged with felony theft and felony fleeing. Police found him about an hour after the car was stolen. Officers eventually called off the chase because he was going too fast. But they say he didn't get far before crashing into another vehicle, killing 2 people.
It was just all of a sudden, just the place was crawling with police officers. I mean, we had everything. There was local cops, you had city, you had county. You know, these people weren't, you know, just out shopping, and they pulled out. And the car, they said, was clicking at least 90 miles an hour.
All right, so the crash is under investigation. The names of the victims of the car have not been released.
At 6:48 this morning, a news story for you. Police have named a suspect wanted for breaking into the Honda of North Little Rock last month. They say Wade Barnes is just one of the men involved in the break-in. The suspect stole 3 dirt bikes from the dealership that's located on MacArthur Drive. And this right here is surveillance video taken August 6th. If you know where Wade Barnes is, or if you have any information about the suspects in this case, call North Little Rock Police.
A missing man from Saline County has been found, now behind bars for theft. 21-year-old Timothy Boardman has been missing since Tuesday when he was found yesterday. He was arrested on charges of burglary and criminal mischief. It's unclear at this time what those charges stem from.
Ecclesia College's former president has been sentenced to 3 years in federal prison for his role in a kickback scheme. Orrin Paris III will also have to pay over $621,000 in restitution and serve 3 years of probation. Paris, along with former state senator John Woods and consultant Randall Shelton Jr., were accused of funneling state money into an account at Ecclesia College. In turn, Woods and Paris would receive kickbacks from the school.
People in Kensett are hoping adjustment to its wastewater treatment center will stop the flow of wastewater making its way into the river. This is the White River. The city has already been fined more than $4,000 for unfiltered wastewater flowing into the river for more than a year.
Cause the dissolved oxygen to be lower in the water, which caused the bacteria not to multiply as they should.
The city believes the issue is resolved, but it will not know for at least 3 months. They also found, this sounds gross, a red worm issue inside the water. The city has spent around $100,000 to try to fix the problem.
And an update for you this morning. We're now hearing from patients and employees at the Preferred Family Health Care Rehab Facility set to close next month. The Searcy location has been providing free care for 40 years. Some of the employees started out as patients, and now they tell us they don't know where their lives would be without these services. Tuesday, they were notified their doors would be closing October 12th.
It keeps me on the straight and narrow. It keeps me a productive member of society. You take all that away, I don't know what's going to happen.
We're told patients will be transferred to other facilities in the state. However, it's unclear what will happen with those currently living on campus through the outpatient assisted living program.
3 students under the age of 10 are accused of breaking into Rockefeller Elementary School in Little Rock over the weekend. A teacher told police the kids were able to get in through a broken door. Police say they opened boxes at a book fair, knocked over displays, and stole some cash. The kids will not face any criminal charges. Minors only face charges for breaking and entering if they are 10 years or older.